Hello, welcome to Laura's World. I'm Laura, and today is the first day that we turned the heat on. I'm a little chilly, just a little. I'm so chilly that I actually put, like, shoes on. Not sandals, not Crocs. Well, towards the end of the day, I put on my little house sandals. Those rubber, puffy, squishy, you know what I mean? They were, like, all over Amazon. Whatever. Anyway, it was cold. It's currently 43 degrees Fahrenheit in my location. It's not raining, which is a plus. 43 degrees might not seem like it's that cold, but there's also some wind. And every time Maisie wants to go out, I'm like, oh my god. I throw layers on. I'm wearing this, what is this thing? This is some, I got this off of Amazon too. Hold on. Calvin Klein Performance. I mean, whatever. It was 15 bucks. And it's doing a good job of taking the chill off of me. Because obviously it's very light and see-through because you could see. That's my buddy Stitch. Anyway. So I've all but given up on my face. I've gotten some comments recently on some of my previous videos saying that my skin is gorgeous, my skin is beautiful, all this stuff. It was. This is just making its way down. I got a new one. It's just going. It's making its way down. I can feel it over here too. And no, I don't sit here touching my face all day. So it's not because I'm touching it. It's literally just expanding. And then under here, it's out of control. Which leads me into some things that I got between Amazon, the Amazon Prime Early Access, whatever it was called, like another version of Amazon Prime Days, and a couple of Jeffree Star things that came in a separate shipment. But, oh yeah, I wanted to bring something up. Not even a week ago, 6 days ago, I published that video on bullying. Remember how I said that the people that need to get the message wouldn't get the message? I made a short a couple days ago, you know, a little short video showing that in my Jeffree Star package came another one of these phone rings, which is fine. It was, you never know what you're gonna get. Oh, the hell got all over it. Anyway. So I have another phone ring to go into the giveaway pile. Now the giveaway pile is pretty big. It's pretty heavy, and I'm divvying that up into more than one. Because there's a lot, and you know, I want more people to be able to get some stuff that maybe they wouldn't be able to or didn't think to buy or whatever. I'm rambling. Anyway, the point is here. I made this reel showcasing the phone ring, and I was wearing a really cute sweater. It was a little bit low cut. You see a little bit of, you know. And I got one comment on there that was really sweet, calling me a cutie, which I really appreciated because, you know, I try. I do. Sometimes. I don't try today. Today is a trying day, but I'm not trying. Anyway. So I made this short. And all I did was mention that I got another one of these, so it goes into the giveaway, and the one comment was nice, and then I got another comment from some joker piece of shit with, like, a no account. Like, there's no videos, there's one follower, which is probably, like, his mom. I'm assuming it's a he. I shouldn't do that. This creature, I'm no better than them, but it pissed me off. It pissed me off just because I made the video about bullying. He comments on this video calling me Humpty Dumpty. I mean, I know what he's trying. I know what they're trying to do. Am I supposed to, like, cry? It irritated me more than anything, but it's probably not there anymore because I reported it. That's what I do. Come at me. Okay, it'll irritate me for a couple minutes and then I'll just report you because I don't have time for that kind of negativity. I got enough negativity in my house, thank you very much. Not even a week after making that bullying video. On the heels of that bullying video, I get made fun of. I can't make this shit up. So anyway, I just put on some of my grape water. I'm going to put on some Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender because I need to calm down. Not because of the jackalope in my comments, mind you. So, to save some time, I took everything out of its packaging because today I don't feel like doing packaging. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is something I'm definitely going to use. Even though it says don't use on broken skin, I don't know, is it broken? It's this Mario Badescu drying lotion. And yes, I took the nail polish off of this nail. Both of these nails, to be honest. See? And the polish stained the nails, so there's that, and I didn't get it all off. But anyway, this drying lotion, it has some pink stuff at the bottom, right? You can see. Kind of sort of pink stuff. It says right on the bottle, don't mix it. But why? It says basically just take a Q-tip, dunk it in, make sure it gets into the pink stuff at the bottom, and then dab it on your problems, and let it dry and go to sleep. And then wipe it off in the morning. At this point, I'm willing to try anything, because even though the Zit Zap kinship stuff that I have, it works to, like, take the moisture out, which is what this stuff does, but it also kind of brings down the swelling. The swelling is a bit up right now because I've been touching it stupidly. I popped it. It's a bad habit. I gotta get out of it. I'm like Miss Skincare over here, like, don't do this, don't do that, don't touch your zits, and blah, blah, blah. And what do? I'm in the mirror, like, I feel like a con artist right now. No, not a con artist. What the hell? Like a hypocrite. Don't pop your zits, but in the background. So, I know that stuff works to take down swelling and dry it up, but this stuff apparently is a little more intense. And also it was on sale because of Amazon, so alright, I guess I'll report back and let you know how that goes. Next thing I got, because I love CACHAREL so much, I got a set. Now, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this because there's two dots over the I, and I know that's some kind of accent indicator. Anais Anais? 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 Gee, you know, Google is right here. Anais Anais by CACHAREL. CACHAREL. I'm trying. I really want to learn how to speak French. And I think, honestly, because of like the Russian and Slavic background that I have with how to pronounce things like hospital pomiloy, like I can, excuse me, I can, and I can, what the hell am I doing anymore? So anyway, Anais Anais by CACHAREL. I love the other perfumes. What was it? Yes, I Am. They are beautiful. This one, however, it smells a little bit like soap. Oh, it's prepped. It was in a sealed box, so it's not like... Yeah. Little bit like flowery soap. I'm sure it has its place. Another Frenchie. Vichy. Vichy Laboratories. That sounded a little more not French. Anyway. Lift Active Vitamin C Brightening Skin Corrector. A little bit intense. I really got to do my nails. Yeah. When I opened this, it had a regular cap on it and I put the dropper in, but like it had like a hiss. Almost like it was pressurized. Doesn't smell like much. And again, flowery soap perfume is all over the place. Why do I do this to myself? Nah, it doesn't even smell like citrus. I don't know, it's weird. But, 15% pure vitamin C. Helps brighten and smooth skin texture. Helps correct the complexion. Avoid the eye area, blah, 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 blah. Concentrated formula, blah, 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 blah. Follow usage instructions. Yeah, because I could burn my face off. Anyway, yeah, so there we are. Vitamin C. Alright, might as well put some on. Do I look brighter? Also, I like how the colors are the way they're supposed to be on camera. I think that's because I'm wearing this blue shirt. It's counteracting the pink. And the pink is more vibrant. Like, that's how it's... This is all the coloring is actually accurate to what's being presented. So, yeah, I'm not as pale as you think I am. Well, I'm still pretty pale, but... it was on sale. It's $18 in Sephora. I got this for $12.99 through the Amazon sale. It's my grape water spray, because I can feel the can getting lighter and lighter, and since I use it pretty much every day as a little post-wash pre-skincare spray, I don't know, it's moisturizing and it feels yummy on my skin. So I got another one. I forgot to put things on in the last video or so. I mean, pearls don't really make sense on a Stitch t-shirt, but does anything on this channel make much sense? Got my cat ears at least. Since we had the cuddly grape water, might as well come around with the cuddly Vino Clean. Micellar? I pronounced it correctly before. Micellar cleaning water. Soothing organic grape water, all skin types, face and eyes. Good to know. So I'm excited to try that. Of course, when I finish up... No, you know what? I can try it. I have my Laura Mercier micellar water that I'm using right now, but... I mean, when does this stuff expire? I don't know. Anybody know when micellar water expires? Anybody? Bueller? And we wrap up this side of the Amazon, like, skincare haul, I guess. Not really skincare, but Fleur de Vigne. Oh, fresh fragrance. Fleur de Vigne. I'm gonna say flower of the vine. Fleur de Vigne. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly because the G is silent. French syntax. Anyway, it's a, as far as I can tell, a perfume. Or a body spray, or... There we are. Fleur de Vigne. If I'm saying that wrong, tell me. Well, the soapy flower stuff seems to have dissipated. So I'm going to put this on. And no, it doesn't really smell like grapes. I'm not sure what it smells like. It does have a very fresh air about it. But... I don't know. It's giving like grapefruit vibes. I know that's kind of weird for a grape company. I mean grapefruit. But I don't know. It's giving me grapefruit. Well, let us look it up. Okay. The Fleur de Vigne Fresh Fragrance is a fresh, light-scented water with energizing notes of grapefruit, mandarin, and cedar. The trail is reminiscent of the early morning blooming of this lightly scented, fleeting flower. Fleeting flower, okay. Well, It's nice. It's nice. It's definitely not a perfume. It's like a light body spray. Like a highly scented light body spray, if that makes sense. It's not overpowering, but it's definitely there. It's nice. It's nice. Babs made a comment on one of my last videos about being careful not to overwhelm oneself when going out in public because you don't want to like bother or offend anyone else, because people like me, you know, with asthma, my asthma, knock on wood, is very well controlled right now, so that's why none of this stuff is really bothering me. Occasionally my nose will stuff up a little bit if something is off, but I tend to read ingredient lists, and things that would bother me back in the day aren't really being used anymore. Wow, that says something. But anyway, yeah, I spray myself down with stuff when I'm doing these videos because I don't know, I feel like it. But if I go out, I probably only do 4 spritzes. One here, one here, one here, one here. That's it. When I want to really smell it, or like if I want to go to bed smelling it, I'll put the 2 spritzes here and here and then down my shirt, because I feel like it. Now on to the Jeffree Star stuff. I got 3 more of these mystery surprise because I was watching other videos on YouTube from people who got the mystery surprises, and they got some nice things, and I'm like, all right, let me try my luck again. So of course, phone ring. I mean, where did I put my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. I have to have pockets. I put mine on the back of my phone, and I have to tell you, it's actually been really great. Sorry, I'm like checking notifications and shit. It's been great. It turns and twists while it's on there, and here I go. Lee. Yeah. My, have I ever showed my phone background? It doesn't show anything personal, it just shows the castle, because I'm a Disney nut. But anyway, this is awesome. You just gotta be careful when you put it on, that you line it up the way you want it. I was sitting here with a piece of paper just so I can test the end of it and make sure that it's lined up properly. And then I twist and turn the ring any way that I want. You can use it as a phone stand as well, depending on where you put it on the phone. Mine is pretty centralized, so I mean, I use it like this most times, but it's great. It helps me not drop my phone, especially if I'm like in bed looking at something with one eye open, which happens far too often. And when you're done, it folds down. It's semi-flat. Like if you put it down on the surface, like I said, mine is pretty centralized, so my phone can stay, you know, steady. If you put it too high or too low, you know, it might tilt, but it doesn't lay exactly flat because it's not entirely flat, but it's fairly low profile. So if you put your phone down on the back, it'll wiggle around for a minute and then kind of steady itself. The second mystery surprise is a velour liquid lipstick in unicorn blood. Is that the same one that I got last time? Well, I can't remember. I'm too lazy to go back and check. And the one that I used last time is somewhere in a bag on the floor over here. So, I mean, regardless of if this is the one I got last time or not, it's still going into the giveaway pile because I have unicorn blood already packed away somewhere. So I might have 2 of them now, but this will go into the giveaway pile with the phone ring. Awesome. And the last mystery goodie, I believe I have it, but I might keep it because I love it so much. It's a Velvet Trap lipstick. Velvet Trap. From the Weirdo collection, I believe. And this is Blood of My Enemies. How charming. Again, bullet style lipstick. Yeah, they all smell pretty good. I gotta give this one credit. All of his lip stuff smells pretty darn good. It's kind of like vanilla-y. I think he puts vanilla in everything. Anyway, on my end, it's like a dark reddish purple. Yep, okay, so that is accurate. When I bring it closer, it gets a little more illuminated, but that's how much product you get. I hear Maisie barking. Anyway, so this was, out of the 3, the only one that I am keeping. Tell the truth, I might already have one of these in the giveaway pile anyway, because I think I got more than one. Now I did buy 5 things. 1 is a special, and 4 of them were on sale. Iconic deals, I think they change every week. So last week, or no, this was like 2 weeks ago, I think. Shipping was real slow for some reason. It's the Jeffree Star Skin Lavender Lemonade Sleep Mist. I have a few. I actually have, I think, the whole pink strawberry skincare, the first skincare line he came out with. And then I'm not sure if I have any of the Banana Fetish. Well, as of yesterday, I didn't have any of the Banana Fetish. And I have a couple. Actually, it's downstairs. What also came with this was the Lavender Lemonade candle. I got the candle. People said they liked it. I'm a big fan of, you know, relaxing scents, and lemon isn't like relaxing as much as it's cleansing, but cleansing and relaxing kind of, it makes sense how they go together. But yeah, this Jeffree Star Skin Lavender Lemonade Sleep Mist, you're supposed to, excuse me, you're supposed to spray it on your face before you go to bed, or if you want to relax. It includes some ingredients that are meant to smooth things out, kind of hide some wrinkles, moisturize, things like that. According to the box, yeah, I'm not reading that. It has ingredients that help condition the skin. My husband is over here, just handed me a glass with a bowl of ice, very proud, and he's onto this Screwball whiskey. It's peanut butter flavored. I did try some, and that's all I'm gonna say. I tried some. That's my husband. He exists.
It's an ice sphere, but that's okay.
Ice sphere, excuse me.
You're not used to whiskey.
I don't really drink.
It's yummy.
Okay.
Maisie likes it too, because it's peanut butter.
You better not be feeding the dog alcohol.
No, she's just sniffing it.
I got the 3 Banana Fetish lip scrubs. First up is banana cream pie. Maybe. There we are. And very strongly scented, but like light on the banana and heavy on the cream, kind of. Then we have banana split, of course. How can you do bananas without doing a banana split? It's like vanilla banana. The first 2 weren't super strong banana, but then again, they might taste it. Side note, on the side of the boxes that these came in, it actually says it's edible. Well, I hope so. It's something that goes on your lips. Well, you really shouldn't be eating lipstick, should you? And last we have the banana bundt cake. Bunk. There's a hole in this cake. My big fat Greek wedding, just in case you didn't know. Ooh. That's like spicy banana, like allspice. If you don't know what allspice is, it's a seasoning or flavoring that's usually put into like apple, so you make apple spice. Sometimes you throw it into apple cider to spice it up a little bit. It's got like nutmeg, cardamom, cinnamon, other things. Anise, that's definitely part of it. I don't know, it's just, it's a lovely, wonderful, aromatic mix of sweet spices. Things you wouldn't necessarily throw into a savory dish kind of thing. And it's basically what pumpkin spice is a little bit based off of. Allspice might be a little more intense. But that, I'm getting banana and allspice out of this bundt cake, which is lovely. And finally, my last purchase from Jeffree Star from this shipment, I did not take out of the box because this is a special edition liquid lip threesome minis. This is his Halloween makeup item, basically. And it has 3 different liquid lipstick minis. Obviously, that's what it says on the box. Inside it says threesomes. I'm so overtly sexual, but we love to see it. And it's got these 3 cute little mini, purse friendly. I think this is a good size for the bag. This is what the liquid lip vaults. I don't know if you're familiar with the liquid lip vaults that he put out. I think I have them all. I have the 2 nudes, the purple one, the green one, and I have the entire vault of the reds and pinks, I think. But these are the size of them. And tell me the names of the colors are on here. Okay. So the first one, which is a little deceiving, it's kind of dark brown, but it's got red in it. I'm sure if we swatched it, it would look a little bit reddish. This is Coffin Blood. How charming. Okay, I am corrected. This one doesn't really have a scent to it. But as you can see on the brush, it's giving a little bit of red and brown. I guess I'll just swatch it real quick. It's kind of reddish brownish purple, very dark. I'm sure if I went light with it and spread it thin, it wouldn't be so dark, but that's, you can see at the top there, it's a little more light. It is feathering out, so you'll definitely need kind of a waxy lip liner going on if you have a bleeding out feathering issue. The next one is Pumpkin Fantasy. Obviously it's orange. I can't tell if there are flecks of anything in it, but I'll go ahead and swatch that as well. Yeah, that's definitely orange. There's not really red in it. I'm not sure if the camera's picking up red, but it's definitely orangey. You can see back here, it's definitely orange. And the last one is Halloween Orgy. Cute. This is I'm gonna gather, it's a sparkly purple. Less dark. Swatch that. Yeah, this is like a dark lavender. Is that a thing? It's the top one, and there is a shimmer to it. It is sparkly. The other 2 are not. They're just shiny because they are liquid lips, but this liquid lip definitely has some shimmer to it. So that's cool. Yeah, they don't smell like anything. I was just double checking. I'm always, you know, I sniff everything. I'm like a cat or a dog or something. I just sniff everything. But yeah, that's the threesomes. And I'm kind of excited to try them. I don't know about the orange one. I don't know. Maybe I should try the orange one. Just for shits and giggles, maybe I'll try the orange one later. I didn't let them dry, and I mushed them around to see what would happen. And this is the stuff that Nightmares is made of. That Nightmares are made of. I swear. I'm a writer. Don't mix them. So, Coffin Blood is a little makeup wipe resistant. I still have a little bit on my finger. And you really can't see it too much on my hand, but I can tell that there's like a tinge of a hue going on. All the sparkles are gone. All the glitter, the shimmer, whatever is gone, but yeah. My finger is still kind of stained, so I mean, As long as I get it off before Friday. Which is in 2 days. Oops. Well, what's on Friday? Because I know you're dying to know. No, you're not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Myself, my husband, and our friend, we'll call him M, are embarking west. Sounds like it's some like big deal. Now we're going to a couple of farms, like a farm, a farmer's market, and then like a Dutch Amish market. Because usually for fall, for my birthday, when my father was alive, we would celebrate together because I was born the 13th, he was born the 15th. And yeah, we'd always celebrate our birthdays together. Each had separate cakes, of course, because I bought my own cake. I didn't have a cake this year. Anyway, we'd usually go drive into the country is what we would call it, a different part of our state that is very farm heavy, to watch or look at the colors on the leaves. We have a very colorful autumn season in my state, and yeah, look at the leaves, look at the trees, look at the haystacks and all that fun stuff. I always wanted to put like a hay bale or something out in my front porch. They're kind of expensive though. I would be remiss if I did not mention that I opened an email from Nordstrom because it said ELEMIS, and ELEMIS is like my kryptonite. I can't stop. I'm gonna have to stop. They did some huge, super crazy 86% off sale of this one kit on QVC.com. Now, yeah, I know I sound like an old auntie or something, or grandma who shops on QVC, but like older people who are at home doing nothing. Well, I'm a younger person at home doing nothing. Oops. That was one of the last things I bought. I had a revelation 2 nights ago that I didn't really talk about, in that yeah, I have to stop spending money. I know some of you are probably going, well, no shit. I had an 8-month manic spree. We'll call it that. And I talked about it with my therapist today, and I explained all of the situation and the numbers and how the minimum payment was like more than I have, and I tried to work with the company. Oh, you know what? I'll get into that in a minute. Anyway, let me show you what I got. So the first single item that I got is the Superfood Kefir Tea Mist. Priming, hydrating facial mist. I would use it whether I'm doing makeup or not. This nourishing 4-in-1 treatment mist helps to balance and hydrate the skin. Directions: close eyes and spray mist onto the face. Use day and night as a toner, primer, and setting spray, or as a hydrating mist. If contact with eyes occurs, rinse thoroughly. Do not eat. This is a cosmetic. I mean, this doesn't really look like a snack to me, but I don't know. Stranger things. So, here it is. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you know what? I never looked up dehydrated versus dry. Oops. But, I don't quite grasp the concept of something intended to be a hydrator and a toner. Well, hydrate, tone, and set makeup. Like, how can this be a setting spray? If this is used as a toner and a moisturizer, I don't understand how it could be a setting spray. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Next is this set of 3 cleansing balms. It says it was $35 worth $48. I did not pay $35. I paid less than that. Like I said, sale. Oh, sorry, just hit the microphone. I did not unbox this like I said I wanted to, but I guess I'll do that for you now. Okay, I pulled the first one out. Is the Pro Collagen. Sorry, you know my feelings on exterior collagen. I mean, if it's used as humectant, perfect. Pro Collagen Naked Cleansing Balm, Super Cleansing Treatment Balm. naked, I guess, referring to no scent. Come on, there you go. Let's find out. Indeed, there is absolutely no scent, but I can tell that this thing has been sitting on its side because it all settled. So we'll have to go on and keep it steady so it settles back. Oh, cute. Had its own little storage box. And the next two are in the same storage thing. So I'll just go ahead and pull that out. We have the Pro Collagen. They're all Pro Collagen. What can I do? Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I guess this is the original. There you go. Again, on the side. Strong citrus. Citrus and soapy. Kind of soapy. It's not bad. Third and last is the Pro Collagen Rose Cleansing Balm. Gee, I'm gonna guess here that it smells like roses. Or that it has rose oil in it. On the side. Yeah, you know what? It's not like pretty rose scented. It's a rose oil mixed in with I don't know, like almost like an unscented balm, but not like this unscented balm. And that sounds silly because unscented means unscented, but everything has an aroma to it. Everything has some kind of smell. So it's, I guess, like plain balm, no added scents or anything like that. But anyway, alright, so these are my 3 cleansing balms. Love my cleansing balms. I know, Babs, you love your cleansing balms too. I don't know. So I got a bunch of cleansing balms now, but these are smaller, so they'll take a little longer. Funny how the Naked and the Rose seem to be in plastic. I don't know if these are glass, frosted glass, but they look kind of like they're plastic. But then the original is in clear. Oh, okay, they're all plastic. They're like acrylic or something. They're all plastic, but this is the only one that's clear. Figured the Naked would be clear, but what do I know? And the last thing is this box of ELEMIS Skin Wellness. Apparently has 5 products in it. It's a starter set, AM to PM essentials for a healthy glow. Things in French. I think I'm getting a duplicate or 2, so let's see. The first item is a larger version of the regular or original cleansing balm. Let's see if this one was on its side for any period of time. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay. Yep. Same strong citrus. And next, okay, the other 3 items. Okay. So we have Superfood Facial Wash, Prebiotic Gel Cleanser. Defined by nature, led by science, this facial wash combines a prebiotic with superfoods of avocado, bleh, broccoli, bleh, and kale, bleh. This is left feeling, skin is left feeling soft and deeply cleansed with an outdoor fresh glow. Well, I mean, I get it. Vitamins and vegetables and things are good for you and your skin. I get it. Alright. I hope it doesn't smell like garbage. It's probably sealed. And I don't feel like opening it right now. Yeah, it's sealed. I'm not going to open it yet. But when I crack it open for the first time and use it, I'll definitely report back. Okay, the third... No, wait. 1, 2, 3... I'm going insane. There were 4 items. Why did it look like there were 5 on here? Oh! I am... Never mind. Okay, the third item is the Superfood Day Cream, Prebiotic Day Cream. Apply every morning to cleansed dry skin, if contact with eyes, blah 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 blah. Okay. So this is the AM cream to go along with the Superfoods facial wash. Did I not show this one? Oh. Oops. And then you follow up with this in the daytime. And then, yep, I figured, okay. The fourth, can't count, product is the Superfood Midnight Facial Nourishing Sleep Cream. Directions: apply to cleansed skin every night if contact with eyes, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And there's the night cream. They call it a midnight facial, which is cute, because I don't actually go to sleep at midnight, but... Oh my god, come on, there we go. Okay, and the final product, which was hiding in the box because I was too, not paying attention, with a seal on the side, is the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. Ooh. Yes, I would like to try this. These facial pads are gentle yet effective at resurfacing the skin. Skin feels smooth and looks renewed. Directions: smooth pad over the face in a circular motion. Just like a typical resurfacing pad. I have others. Okay. So that's my Nordstrom ELEMIS haul. I was going to say that'll do it, but I promised that I was going to try the orange liquid lipstick. Ay, 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 if it comes out of the box, jeez. These pearls, man. Aiming to choke me, I swear. Alright, I'm thinking because this is such a daring color, I should probably pull the mirror out and not just do it with the camera. Alright. What do you think? Honest answers only. Is it too vivid? Is it too much? Is it just enough? Can I do it? Can I pull it off? Now, that'll do it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out. If you're new here, welcome to the craziness that is Laura's World. Yep, just having a good time. We're inching ever closer to that 100 subscriber mark. And as mentioned thousands of times before, if I hit 100, I have other levels. I don't want to get too lofty, but I'm just like in the moment. If I hit 100 subscribers, I am doing a giveaway, but it'll be a multi-part giveaway, not just one person. Yeah, see how I can put that together and hit up my friend at UPS to see if I can get any discounts on shipping. I hope you were all in a superb place, both mentally and physically. Please remember to take care of yourselves, hydrate, put on that SPF, and have the day that you deserve, which I hope is fabulous. Bye! How in the hell am I going to fit these into this bag?